The OPEC monthly oil market report for June revealed that Nigeria produced 1.27 million barrels per day in June. This reflects a slight decline from 1.28 million barrels per day in April to 1.25 million barrels per day in May. According to OPEC secondary sources, production decreased from 1.37 million barrels per day in May to 1.36 million barrels per day in June. Although there has been little progress based on OPEC's recent data, Nigeria's economic problems persist as it continually borrows money to offset the sustained decline in foreign cash inflow amid weak oil output. Nigeria, the continent's leading producer of crude oil, is home of Africa's second largest oil reserves. On the marching order of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, to call the menace of crude oil theft and vandalism in the Niger Delta region in the shortest possible time, General Musa read the Riot Act today to all security heads of Operation Delta Safe in the Niger Delta region in the wake of oil sabotage and in order to stop crude oil theft across the region and promoting sustainable development for people. General Musa read the Riot Act when the military top brass met for a crucial meeting that brings the key stakeholders in oil industry and militaries, Nigeria police force, and heads in security in Niger Delta region in Port Harcourt to reveal the anti-oil theft tactics, strategic direction and operational plans in line with presidential directives.
We know the security challenges we have in other parts of the country, and what we have here are things that we can stop. And so what I'm doing here is to appeal to all of us, because I like appealing. Whatever wrong things we have been doing before, we're drawing a line. From today, it has stopped. They say it's only a foolish fly that will follow coughing into what? If you were doing anything before and getting away with it, please let it stop. We're all here to show you the seriousness we have for this. Don't make yourself a scapegoat. It is my policy to take everybody, to carry everybody along. But once you cross the line, you are on your own. And so let me make that very, very clear. If you cross the line, whoever you are on your own. As commanders, it's our responsibility to guide our men as to what to do. There is no single organization, no single service can achieve success here alone. It must be a teamwork. And these days of fighting between services, that is my business, is my AOR, is all that nonsense must stop from today. Our personnel that are taking part in it, giving succor to those guys, giving them direction, giving them cover, must stop today. If I arrest any personnel that is doing it, the commander too is in trouble. I'm sure you know how the military operates. The commander too will not go free. I'm happy we have standing court martials in 60. 82 do have standing court martials. I will not spare anybody. We were in the northeast fighting Boko Haram. We did the same thing, and that's how we got results. We will implement the same thing here. I will not spare anybody. If I find out that you are part of those sabotaging the effort of the federal government here, gentlemen, I will go the whole hog to ensure that you are prosecuted. I will spare nobody. I want to make that very clear.
It will be recalled that the Armed Forces of Nigeria, in collaboration with the Nigeria Police Force, Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, and other security agencies, on Monday declared a fresh war on perpetrators of oil thefts in the Niger Delta region to improve oil production and revitalize the nation's ailing economy. Before the closed-door meeting, which lasted for about 5 hours, held in order of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who gave the Chief of Defense Staff 6 months to fight unrepentant oil thieves and re-strategize against the crude oil theft to save the oil and gas sector, said the crucial meeting is to underscore the importance of collaboration and communication addressing the challenges faced across the region to safeguard nation's most vital industries and to improve production of crude oil in the region. Also addressed in the media after the closed-door meeting, Group Chief Executive Officer of the NNPCL, they will see the results of the reinvigorated war against oil theft within 3 months as the military and security agencies have started the war in the region.
I understand very clearly that restoring this will help us bring back production in our country, bring hope to the communities in which we operate, and ultimately restore the difficult economic situation that we have in the country to normalcy. We are happy our troops are engaged, our troops are ready and actively contributing to the realities that we are seeing here today. And we are very proud of our troops. They have done great work, and we believe that this current drive by the Chief of Defense Staff on the orders of Mr. President will take us to the position of safety and comfort that we all require. And this industry is growing. It will add value to our country, and ultimately our troops will also be fulfilled that they have played their part in bringing back sanity into our country. The assurance we have is that this effort will bring back production of oil into much higher level. We will meet the expectation of Mr. President to, in the short term, restore production to at least 2 million barrels per day, and ultimately to scale up with improved security, which will bring back confidence. Investors will put capital into our business. People will come back to start operating their assets, and we'll see gradual increase and return to the normalcy that we expect.
Well, our production level, if you include condensate, we're doing over maybe 1.6 or thereabout, but we can do 2.5 plus condensate. OPEC doesn't calculate condensate. So if we produce crude of 2 million barrels and we have condensate of 500,000, we'll be 2.5 million barrels. Condensate is even higher in the price, in the market, than crude oil. But right now, we are focused on working with the military to ensure that we protect those pipelines that can enable us to meet, our expectation of producing at least 2 to 2.5 million barrels per day. Different. This is the first time you are seeing CDS, personally coming down with us and engaging, the heads and everybody committing to, ensuring that we protect those key strategic, pipelines that can restore, production to at least 2 to 2.5 million barrels.
You've heard from the GCO, you heard from the Honorable Minister. The intent is to come and inform all the troops on ground here that it is high time we stop acts of criminality within the Niger Delta, and that is the essence. I want to assure Nigerians that we're all working together as a team, all the security forces, including the NNPC, including all the IOCs, to ensure that we stop this menace of pipeline vandalism, oil theft, and what. All we need is for the companies to be fully supported, for them to enable them produce maximally. Like the minister mentioned, we're targeting 2.5 million barrels per day. That is achievable. That is what we're targeting, and I'm sure you that we will achieve that.
Olaimi Eson, Face by TV.